International scientific vocabulary comprises scientific and specialized words whose language of origin may or may not be certain, but which are in current use in several modern languages. The name International Scientific Vocabulary was first used by Philip Gove in Webster's Third New International Dictionary. As noted by Crystal, science is an especially productive field for new coinages. Instances. According to Webster's Third, some ASV words have been created by taking a word with a rather general and simple meaning from one of the languages of antiquity, usually Latin and Greek, and conferring upon it a very specific and complicated meaning for the purposes of modern scientific discourse. An ASV word is typically a classical compound or a derivative which gets only its raw materials, so to speak, from antiquity. Quote, its morphology may vary across languages. The online version of Webster's Third New International Dictionary, unabridged, adds that the ISV consists of words or other linguistic forms current in two or more languages that differ from New Latin in being adapted to the structure of the individual languages in which they appear. Quote, in other words, ISV terms are often made with Greek, Latin, or other combining forms, but each language pronounces the resulting neolexemes within its own phonemic comfort zone, and makes morphological connections using its normal morphological system. In this respect, ISV can be viewed as heavily borrowing loanwords from New Latin. MacArthur characterizes ISV words and morphemes as translinguistic, explaining that they operate in many languages that serve as mediums for education, culture, science, and technology. Besides European languages, such as Russian, Swedish, English, and Spanish, ISV lexical items also function in Japanese, Malay, Philippine languages, and other Asian languages. According to MacArthur, no other set of words and morphemes is so international. The ISV is one of the concepts behind the development and standardization of the constructed language called interlingua. Scientific and medical terms in interlingua are largely of Greco-Latin origin, but, like most interlingua words, they appear in a wide range of languages. Interlingua's vocabulary is established using a group of control languages selected because they radiate words into, and absorb words from, a large number of other languages. A prototyping technique then selects the most recent common ancestor of each eligible interlingua word or affix. The word or affix takes contemporary form based on the control languages. This procedure is meant to give interlingua the most generally international vocabulary possible. Words and word roots that have different meanings from those in the original languages. This is a list of scientific words and word roots which have different meanings from in the original languages. Words and word roots that have one meaning from Latin and another meaning from Greek. This is a list of scientific words and word roots which have a meanings from Latin and another meaning from Greek. Other words and word roots with two meanings. This is a list of other scientific words and word roots which have two meanings. Other differences. Another difference between scientific terms and classical Latin and Greek is that many compounded scientific terms do not elide the inflection vowel at the end of a root before another root, a prefix that starts with a vowel, e.g., gastroenteritis, but elision happens in gastrectomy. See methanol for a word formed with Greek language errors. Wrong Greek word used for the French word bois equals wood. Wrong Greek word combining order influenced by French usage and an apparent suffix, extracted and used to form other words. The Greek word tau epsilon rho alpha sigma equals monster is usually used to mean monster, but some biological names use it to mean monster and terataspes.